All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a talk about Melina. So, dear, let me have a seat so I can talk to you about Melina, all right? Now, I know Melina is fabulous. I know Melina is amazing. And there's people that might have different questions about why I dress up as Melina, why I do Melina videos. And the reason why is for entertainment reasons only, all right? I'm married to a female model and I'm a good looking guy. So that's the I'm very conventional as far as it goes. Now with Melina, it's just an added bonus to entertain as Melina because I'm very, very good at performing as Melina. I'm very, very good at looking like a real woman. So for me, it's only for entertainment purposes. And there are people that do get that. I know there was this one woman that I was talking to. She's very, very nice. She was awesome. And she got that. She's like, you do it for entertainment purposes. You're just Melina when you're on stage, I guess on YouTube. You're just Melina on YouTube, and then when you leave YouTube, you're not Melina, which is the case, right? And not everybody knows that, which is understandable. Some people might have questions. Some people might think, well, why would you do Melina all that much if you don't like how it feels? Well, I don't mind. It's not like I don't. It's not like I'm like hating it or anything. And of course, there are people out there that love being a woman, dressed up as a woman. There are people out there that want to sex change, all that. But for me, it's just something that I like to do for entertainment purposes only. All right. So I love Melina because she looks so good. That's the reason why I dress up as Melina. All right. So it's not because I'm into dressing up like a woman. It's not because I want to sex change. It's not because of any of that. Now, some people just don't know, right? They see Melina and they think, oh, he wants a sex change or he wants to do Melina all the time. And I mean, I think most of the time people know that I'm not. I always tell people I only do Melina for entertainment purposes. I only do Melina for entertainment purposes. Now, some people might still be like, well, you do Melina a lot, like, and she looks so good. Why not just be her? Well, you have to really you have to feel trapped in a woman's body as a guy to have a sex change. And I'm feeling like a very good looking man all the time. And even as Melina, unless I see Melina perform, I feel like a man, right? So it's not something that I want to do for my personal life at all. Now, but I'm more than encouraging of you guys. If you guys want to do it for your personal lives, I really encourage you guys. I really think it's important that you guys do what you want, but you have to really want to be a woman. You can't just decide, hey, I look good as a woman, I'm going to be a woman. No, you have to decide that you want to be a woman all the time as a guy because you really want that. And you have to really, really want that. When they do a sex change operation, it makes you, or you want to be tested to be a transgender, they have to make sure you really, really want. Obviously, as transgender, it's not a big deal, but when you're wanting a sex change, you have to really, really want it, and you have to feel everything has to be towards that, right? So yes, so I mean, when people ask me, I'm always like, oh, that sounds so like I guess they see somebody on TV or they see a transgender person, and they automatically assume that's what I want to be like, but it's not the case, right? Like for me, it's only entertainment. Now, the reason why I do Melina for entertainment, I could easily do, a lot more rap, or I could easily do a lot more conventional guy things, like maybe totally just do like country music or sing about whatever songs I want that are very sexy that a sexy guy would sing, typically, or a sexy image of a guy. But for me, I decided that well-roundedness and very, very well-roundedness entertainment comes from being Melina, because Melina is very beautiful. Like I think if I didn't do Melina, I'd be shortchanging myself, right? Like Melina is fantastic. Like look at Melina, right? Like Melina's gorgeous. So I think most people, I mean, when I see me perform as Melina, I just see it right away because I know what I am, what I want in life, and I know who I am. So I'm like, it's definitely a good look for sure. It's great. If I did have a sex change, I'd have a very good look for sure. But if I did change, if I walked around in a dress all day, even without a sex change, and that was my identity, I can see that would be cool, right? Everybody would like that, right? Wouldn't be wrong with that. But that's not what I see myself as, right? Like I see myself as a gorgeous guy all the time. Melina's just an added bonus to my channel because I'm so good looking as Melina and Marco that I love doing both. I'm married to a female model, like I said, so I'm like the conventional attractive guy that everybody's jealous of at the party, right? Like that's who I am, right? So when and another thing too, people when people see my dad, right? Like people see my dad, they do see that my dad is very good looking and he's a very attractive guy, even in his 80s, and he looks amazing. So when people see me, they see, well, you look like your dad. And yes, I do, and I'm very proud of that fact. I would never do anything to change that. I love how my dad looks, and I love how I look. So I would never. I want when I'm 80, in my 80s, I want to look exactly like my dad, right? So it's something that I'm very proud of looking this way. And I'm sure people would be like, you know what, if you did have a section, you'd be all for it because you look so good, why not? But for me, I love being Marco. Like I love being Marco. And I don't have to convince you guys. And I mean, if I wanted to have a sex change, there'd be no reason why I wouldn't, or why I couldn't. But it's not something that I want for myself. I love looking like Marco. I love looking like a gorgeous guy that can easily change into a gorgeous woman. I love it. I love it. I love it. So anyway, that might explain some things to you guys. There are people that just don't know, right? They see a person. A lot of transgender people out there now are saying, I'm not transgender. I don't consider myself transgender, but a lot of people that are transgender are saying to people out there, I was once a boy, or I was this, or I felt like this. I always felt very happy in my life. I always felt like I was very welcomed and very embraced. And for me, it was never an issue, right? So I mean, it wasn't something that I was kind of like feeling like, well, I'm stuck in the wrong body. Like I never felt that way, right? Like so, I feel like a good-looking guy, and I think people that see me perform in all venues and all avenues know to some extent that I like being a guy. All right, I think they know. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Totally enjoy the show. Our Melina will perform soon. Thank you. All right, bye.